No music today, honey. We are doing a much shorter intro. Hello, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Mornings with Fox Mom. Hey, good morning, Mista. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi.
I know we're going in immediately. Welcome, everybody, to the second episode. My guest today is the one and only Mysta Rias from NIJISANJI En's Fourth Wave Luxiem, my little fox son. How are you today?
Um, Exhausted and tired.
Really?
And exhausted and tired.
I've noticed you've been taking it a little bit easy. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I've been advised to by my doctor.
You're
'Cause,
streaming how many days a week now?
well, I think this week I'm streaming 4 times. Let me check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was only 4 times this week, so there's 3 days off. Even though I'm doing like stuff like this, I don't really count this as streaming because
It's
when
a
you're
little
like,
bit.
it's very different,
Yeah.
right? Like
I feel it's a
from
lot
doing it
easier
on
when you're
stream.
not on your channel. And it's kind of the
Yeah, yeah.
same when you don't have a POV. I don't know if you've noticed when you're collabing and you don't
Mhm.
have a POV, it's still, don't get me wrong, it's still work. You're still doing things, but it just feels like half the work.
Yeah, of course, because you're not trying to maintain looking at your chat and looking at, alerts while also talking with everyone and
Mm.
also talking yourself, so then your chat doesn't
Mm.
feel bored. It's a lot of that stuff. I totally agree with that, I
Mm.
think,
I,
especially
f-
with collabs.
I feel the biggest thing for me when I'm streaming, let me know if this is the same for you. I've talked about it. Like, I feel that our brain, when we're streaming, it's kind of like there's a lot of windows open. And the window for me that takes the most kind of amount of space is usually the window of, is my audience having fun? Am I being entertaining? Did I greet that person? Did I thank that super chat? Are they having fun?
Mm, mm, mm.
Is everything fine? Uh, Also, I made Mista a little bit louder. You should be good now. I feel you're pretty loud for
Oh,
me. I feel you're very
it
loud
could
for me.
also be because I'm just talking quietly.
Yeah, I think they're
Uh,
just used to
Sorry
you,
about that.
yelling.
I can also raise my own volume like this a
Oh,
little
okay.
bit.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah.
ah, ah, ah,
Oh, 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 ah.
ah.
But is it
I don't know if that
is it the
helped
same
or
for
not.
you when you're streaming? What do you think like is the thing that takes the most amount of bandwidth in your brain?
Um, I guess during the stream, I
Mm-hmm.
tend to think like, uh, I guess I base a lot of what's. Hmm, I need to word this properly.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I judge the quality of my stream by how fast the chat is going when I ask
Oh.
something or if I'm doing nothing. Those two things can determine a lot about how engaged the audience is, I
Mm.
think. Because,
So for
you
you,
know,
audience engagement is the most important.
oh yeah, for sure.
Mm.
I mean, it's been like that since I started,
Mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm,
Like,
mm-hmm.
I've always tried to have a pretty engaging chat.
Yeah, yeah. And I feel a lot of the ideas that you pick always kind of allows the audience to be
To
very much
talk.
involved, yeah, in your stream.
Yeah.
I love it. Everyone's like, Nina, Mista's a little bit loud now. I'm like, that's what you get. You get loud Mista, baby. That is what you get. That is what you deserve.
Sorry, chat. I didn't mean to be loud.
No, they like it.
My
They like
bad.
it. They love it. They love it. Um, what would you say was your stream idea where you did it and you thought, "Oh my god," like, not to be cocky, but you actually thought, "Wow, I did good work." I
Hmm.
know it's a big one.
Um, I mean, I am very hard on myself when it comes to streaming.
I know. We
So I
know.
don't really have that, to be
Mhm.
honest. Like there are streams where I'm like, oh yeah, I nailed it or whatever, like what I was
Baby,
supposed to do.
you
But it's
always
never
nail it.
really
What the
like,
heck?
oh yeah, I nailed it so hard to where I'm so proud of myself and like no, I've never really had that to be honest.
Really?
Um the closest thing was the Luxiem game show because I
Mhm.
spent so long doing it. But the thing is, I was just like nervous I'd fuck up during the
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
So once it was over, it wasn't like I was like, yeah, I did a good job. It was more like, oh, thank fuck, that's over. You know what I mean?
You know what? For everybody in the stream, I know exactly what you mean. What was your stream that you watched of Mysta Rias and you thought, wow, he really outdid himself? I'm asking you right
Like
now.
none.
Stop this, you little baka.
I mean, it's not like I do a lot of like out there things, I don't
I mean,
think.
your ASMR yesterday, cursed anime. We'll talk about this, but also this is a question of the day for those of you in the VOD, because I know there's going to be some VOD watchers. Welcome. What was
Hi, VOD watchers.
your hi VOD watchers? Hello. What was the stream that Mysta did where you really thought, wow, he really outdid himself? This is my Oshi. This is my streamer. This is my favorite streamer right
I don't know.
here.
I feel like my audience is just like, oh yeah, well, I really liked when he did the Genshin Impact Part 65. Yeah, that was funny. Really outdid himself there. Like, I don't know. I don't really do that much interesting things, I don't think.
I feel with YouTube, that's kind of the problem where a lot of the streams that people remember, nobody's going to be like, I really, really loved when, Nina did Fallout New Vegas for the 5th time. But they're going to say, I really liked when they did Foxy Bakas, or I really liked when they did this. It's the events that kind of stick in people's minds.
Yeah.
Tell me about Luxiem's game show, because honestly, I just have to ask, why aren't you doing more of it? I thought it was amazing. Is it just because it was a lot of effort? It was so much work and so much stress.
The plan actually is to, now that I've done Luxiem Game Show twice, is to branch off to other things. So I was thinking, I haven't like confirmed anything yet. And I haven't asked the people yet, but I was thinking about doing it by generation.
Ooh.
So starting with Lazulite, maybe do like a yeah. And try to test like their friendship, I guess. One of those like friendship testing. Yeah, because they've been here the longest, right? They should know each other the best, right?
At the end of the stream, they're no longer friends. You've tested them so hard. You've mind broken them. Their minds are broken, baby. Oh my god.
But that's the idea. Kind of go through like Lazulite, then Ethyria, then Ethyria, and then Noctix. That's kind of what I want to do. I haven't got around to asking them yet. It's not really been a main priority, to be honest. But yeah, it's definitely something I want to do. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do, but the main reason I don't talk about it, here's an example actually.
I think I know what's coming. Let's go. I'm listening.
So like I wanted to do like song covers or an actual song for a long time now, right? I've got soundproofing in my house to record stuff, but the more I talk about something, the more people anticipate it, and the more angry people will get if it doesn't happen like as soon as possible, right?
Yeah.
That's why I don't really like to talk about any events I'm making, especially if it's something to do with songs too, because only the people who are like backstage really know what's going on with stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I can't obviously say shit.
Yeah, we can't talk about it too much.
Exactly. So it's just I don't like announcing much about my events, really, in like any events, just because it can. I don't know. I don't think it's actually a good thing unless everything is already set in stone and you know that it's gonna happen at this exact date, all this time. I just don't think it's even worth like talking about it. Same with like doing a game show with like Lazulite or something.
Yeah.
Like I haven't planned any of it, but now that I've said it, some people might be like, where the fuck is it? Like in a month.
When is the Lazulite game show? When is it happening?
Like,
You've talked about the Lazulite game show. Do you hate Lazulite?
Exactly.
You've done it twice with Luxiem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something I started saying to like help me get off the hook is now whenever I talk about management, I just refer to them as God. So if anything happens, I'm like, hold on, baby. Let me ask God. Let me see what God thinks about that. I need God's permission. But the thing with songs is, I mean, I've had that happen where I had actually everything set in stone. And then after I had already declared that something was happening at a certain time, God then told me, sorry, some things need to change and it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I was so sad. I still haven't released that thing just because I'm like, God, this was supposed to happen at a specific time, at a specific place. I had already promised.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Then there's also the stress of, sometimes I have an idea and I think, wow, this idea is really great. The more I talk about it, the more I realize, oh my God, my idea is shit. Nobody's going to like it. It's such a bad idea. Why would I do this? Do you get that as
Eh,
well?
no, because I just do. I just do it
Mm.
before I can think about that.
Before you can
You
like
know,
get
like
yourself off. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Like, you know, I guess if I think about it, maybe like FIFA, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think if that was a good or bad idea, FIFA. I
Mm-hmm.
was just like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking do it. I think it's funny. I think if I do this, it's funny. So I'm just gonna do it. Same with the webcam thing. People said it was an idea. I was just like, okay, fine, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. And I just did it yesterday. Like, no script and no nothing. Just go right into it. Just if it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, it's good. But whatever, I'm just doing it. Right?
I really need
That's
to do more of that.
yeah, because otherwise you're just gonna doubt yourself more and more.
Yeah,
And
I
like,
feel
if you have a
anything
shit
too
stream, it's
original.
whatever.
I feel
Yeah.
any idea that's like a little bit outside of the originality box, we always kind of get ourselves. If we think about it too long, we're not gonna do it because we just think, why? Why would I like try this creative idea that people could hate when I can just do something that I know they
Something
would
that's
like,
easy.
something that's
Right.
easy, something that I know they would like, something that's fun for me. Because also, sometimes certain streams are a lot of work to set up to do.
Right.
So then you're thinking like, how much work am I putting in versus what if everybody hates it? You know?
Yeah. I totally get you. That's
Mm-mm-mm.
something that it's kind of like a gamble, to be
Yeah.
fair, because like the payoff is
Kakigurui.
really massive, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
if it goes sour, then it could go pretty bad, right? In theory. Like
See if you like agree here. I feel a lot of really good content creators, a lot of good YouTubers, they take that risk
yeah.
very often. And I have found myself as well, every time I don't take those risks as much, it's fine to do easy content. I think that's okay. Like, I don't like this thing that people have like, oh, I can't believe she's playing Minecraft again. Because it's fun and it's easy and I like it. I can turn off my brain and I can just play Minecraft. But I feel the most rewarded when I take those risks, even if they don't really work. Strangely enough. Even though I'll be sad about it, like, I worked so hard on this stream and it wasn't a banger. It wasn't. I still feel like it feels the most rewarding.
Right.
And like I just noticed that I just noticed the people who constantly take risks, also eventually you are gonna have a banger, right? Eventually, like,
Well,
something's
yeah, if you
gotta
throw
work.
shit at a wall, then
If
something's gonna
something's
work.
gonna stick. Yeah, exactly.
I think that's very common with any YouTube related thing.
I feel that way. Tell me about your ASMR stream yesterday.
There's not really much to say. I mean, like, I did the crab game thing, and my mic
And
was
we
the
all
webcam mic.
freaked out about how funny it was.
The thing is with that, right? My webcam mic was like that, and then everyone was like being like, "Oh, funny, whatever."
Oh,
And then like, I think halfway through, I tried to change it because I was like, okay, I don't want to be annoying, so I'm just gonna change it. So I changed it, but it didn't change apparently, like at all. I guess it was still the same.
Yeah.
But because I was just like kind of having fun with everyone, I didn't realize people were laughing at me. I thought they were laughing at like the game, right? Like everything going on. But I was laughing at my mic still because it didn't change.
Yeah. We were. Oh my god, it was so funny. I don't know if you saw Lyra's tweet, but she was like, "Mista's microphone."
Yeah,
I'm thinking
yeah.
about it still.
Yeah. But then after that, I was like, I don't remember what stream it was, but people in chat were talking about it, about the mic,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Oh, you should do an ASMR of that mic," like, and I was like, "Okay, sure, I'll do it next week," and I just did it, you know.
I'm
So,
asking this for both me and other streamers in the audience. I am saying this in the nicest way possible, everybody. How do you, when you get an idea from the audience, how do you separate the good ideas from the slightly less good ideas? Because sometimes people are like, you should do this, and you think about it,
yeah,
you're like,
but I think
nah.
it's like intuition, right? Like if you're doing, everyone kind of sees me as a dumb person, right? But if you're in social media for a while, you kind of get what's gonna do well. I mean,
Mhm.
obviously, my last stream's gonna do well, right?
Yeah.
Even with VOD views.
Yeah.
The thumbnail is like nothing that anyone ever
The
does in
thumbnail is
like
insane.
yeah, like
It's
no one
insane.
ever does a thumbnail like that in this company.
No.
My title was just Mysta Rias ASMR is so
Which it's
like
amazing.
it's so obscure and
By the
vague.
way,
Of course,
I
people are
hope
gonna
you
click on
know
it.
I'm gonna copy that
Oh, yeah,
title.
go for it. Go for it, dude. Bro, I've seen so many people copy my shit. It's
Well,
okay.
okay, we
Don't worry
talked
about
about
it.
it in Europe, right? Where I said that you kind of tend to set the standard for a lot of us. The things that you do, we end up
Nah, bro.
doing. So, for
I set
example,
the
I stopped.
standard.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you really do because I've noticed a
No.
lot of us that started taking off. Like, you know, I'd have Nina Kosaka, NIJISANJI EN. Why? When people look up Nina Kosaka, it's already there. Now I have more room in my title. You've put shorter titles. You've put your titles in cap. Like, baby, I'm looking. I'm scribbling. I'm copying, and I'm not the only one.
Yeah, but the thing is, even though I'm the one who quote unquote takes those risks, right? And like does that shit, I'm also the one who gets flamed for doing those things. Not anyone else, because they do it after me. But because I'm the one who first does it, I'm the one who gets flamed, right?
Do you mean
But
people
you know, it
don't
is what
like?
it is.
Did you get flamed for the thumbnail yesterday or like in general?
Oh no, I've been flamed for any type of like any change that is different from the company standard that has been for
Oh.
years. Anything. If I change a single thing that's different,
Yeah.
people won't like it, bro. I'll get flamed. But as soon as someone else does it, because I was the first one to do it, they won't flame them.
Yeah.
They'll just flame me.
The thing with that is, I understand there's a culture, there's a legacy, right? Niji-sanji, JP, ID, everything like that. But times they are changing, right? Things are changing so quickly in social media. There's a lot of new. We have to adapt. I hope everybody listening kind of understands we need to change things up. And I think that's the reason that your thumbnails are amazing. You've been doing a lot of thumbnails that are very like YouTuber, right? Like YouTuber kind of thumbnails. Like I'm looking at your Genshin Impact thumbnail. I put for Kazuha and Klee in Genshin Impact 2.8.
You know what I do though?
What?
When I don't know what to do for a thumbnail, all I do is I type in whatever I'm streaming and I look at like the first 5 videos and then I combine all those 5 thumbnails into one thumbnail basically. That is my own.
That's
That is what I did.
started doing. I not every thumbnail, but like I did that for my tier list. I just looked up tier list thumbnails and went, okay, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think, again, I'm sorry that you're getting flamed for this, but I really
Oh no,
do
no,
think that it's
I'm not
so
complaining about it.
creative and so good what
Of
you're
course,
doing.
I'm gonna get complained. Yeah, of course, I'm gonna get flamed by people. That's just how it is.
It sucks.
I would say I'm pretty much used to it by now. To be fair, like of course, getting flamed is not nice. It will always affect your mental, right?
Of course,
Like
of
no
course.
matter how much content creators will say like you don't feel whatever from hate.
Yeah.
That's just not true. You're always gonna have days where it gets to you, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I've been here 7 months and I've been flamed for a lot of those months. So I think anyone who is like that will probably get used to it for the most part.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, even for saying what I'm saying now, I'm probably getting flamed somewhere.
A little bit.
So,
Somewhere,
like, it doesn't really
someone
matter.
is still flaming Mr.
Yeah,
Rias
it doesn't really
on the
matter. People
internet.
hate me no matter what.
Yeah, that's honestly,
But
I
they're also
feel
equally about the people who like me. So
that's something that really helps me. It's just the idea of like, somebody doesn't like me out there. They don't even know me. Get to know me first. You're really gonna dislike me then, baby. Like, get to know
I guess
me.
what I've
it just doesn't
tried
matter.
to apply in my life is the fact that people who kind of hate you or whatever, I don't know why I would give a shit about the people who hate me when they haven't lived a second in my life, but they assume everything about my life and the people who know me and my ideals as if they know me personally when they haven't lived a second of my own life, you know?
Yeah.
And when you think like that, it's like, why do I care then?
Yeah. And the thing, like, for example, yesterday's stream, right? Somebody who maybe dislikes you is going to see that and say, that was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. The thumbnail's stupid, your title's stupid, the stream is stupid. I laughed my ass off. I have seen so much VTuber ASMR. I have seen so many VTuber memes. That to me feels like, you know how everybody's always talking about how Mito from JP is like the most creative person.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna rile people up, baby, but like
Oh
that
no.
to me is like Mito levels creativity, right? Like
Okay,
that
no,
to me,
that's just not true though. I didn't plan anything for that stream. That
but
was
it
just all
was
improv.
amazing.
Yeah, no.
Everything was amazing, you know? I can't believe Nina Kosaka just compared Mr. Rias to Mito.
No. I have no comment on that. I I honestly don't like being compared to anything because when you do get compared, then it starts wars, and then people fucking hate
True.
you
True.
because that you're being compared to someone that they like. You know, I'm myself.
I like that.
If you like me, you like me. If you don't like me, don't like me.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
nothing like the creatives of anyone, to be honest. I think everyone is very creative.
You're right. I am sorry for the comparison. I take it back. I just woke up, haven't had my coffee. I'm not comparing. But I think it's really important to do these kind of creative things and just remember, like, your audience loved it. We loved it. That's all that matters. Even if somebody doesn't like it, okay. And then there's also the question of like, you didn't like it, but are you still watching? Because there's also that, you know?
Right.
Did you still watch? Were you entertained? Be honest. You might not like me, but were you entertained? Did you have a good time? Was it as good for you as it was for me?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you this at the beginning, but I forgot. So usually at the end of the show, but now I should be asking this at the beginning. I will be asking you to ask a question for the next guest. The next guest is Elira Pandora. So if you want to just like keep that in the back of your mind, that you should be asking a question. And
God, I want to say something, but I don't. Dude,
yeah,
it's just it's pretty yabai, but it's something that she said first.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Keep it till the end. Keep it till the end.
Yeah, I'll keep it till
the end. And also, but Mysta, cover your ears. Honey buddies, can you remind me what was Luca's question yesterday? Because I did not check the VOD before I woke up. I just woke up. Can you check the VOD? What was Luca's question for Mysta? All right, we're back. All right, Mysta.
Oh, hi. I couldn't hear you for like a minute. What was that?
What was that? What happened? Yeah. Listen. I want to pretty much specify this is not a podcast. This is not serious. We're just talking. We're just chatting. Honestly, Mysta, you told me to do this kind of stuff months ago. Not exactly this kind of stuff, but you're like, Nina, you need to talk to people. And it finally took this long, and here I am. I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. We're just chatting shit.
I think the exact thing I said was, your strong suit is talking to people, but you don't do content where you talk to people. Why?
Yeah. And then you said, and your stupid mom. Exactly like that.
I didn't say that.
Imagine.
I never said that. What the hell?
What? I'm kidding. Imagine somebody's like, Mysta verbally assaults Nina. What? It's fun. It's just sometimes there's this idea where, personally, I really, really enjoy talking content, but I also really enjoy gaming content. And for me, sometimes I wonder, I think, if I'm not playing a game, are people still entertained? Right?
Right.
It's this idea of like, is this just as entertaining? But I'm actually, Luca always tells me, he's like, when I plan something, he goes, I'm thinking, will my fans like this? And when it comes to stuff, I'm like, will my fans like this? If the answer is yes, I do it.
I think what you need to start to realize is, if you're thinking, if you're saying this as if like your mindset is, oh, I'm scared that if I don't do gaming streams, will they like it or not, right? But the fact of the matter is, you tend to do streams that are indie games a lot.
Yeah.
And or talking based games like Minecraft. Like, no one is going down on Minecraft to be like, oh my god, I'm looking at something I've never seen before. The game's been up for like a decade or more,
My
right?
first Minecraft stream.
Like,
I love it.
but that's what I mean is, like, everyone's seen that, right? Or if they're going into an indie game, they're not going most of the time to be like, holy fuck, I'm so excited to see you play this indie game. Like, no, they're there to see you talk because that's what you do. So of course, if you base your content around talking, they're still gonna like it anyway.
Yeah.
So I think that's something you need to realize, man. Like,
Thank you, Mista. It's this idea of like, a lot of this feels like it's gaming based. But I've actually been looking at a lot of JP senpais and some of them talk a lot on streams. And listen, babies, I'm still gonna be gaming. I'm just looking for, I'm just looking for different things. Does something I'm actually kind of scared of. I've been a little burned out of gaming lately.
yeah.
It's scary because, I want to create good content, but I'm tired of gaming.
Yeah, but good content isn't defined by the games you play.
Exactly. Which is why I'm getting out of my shell and I'm thinking like, okay, you know what I don't get tired of? Talking. I never stop talking.
I think you always need to just play towards your strengths, right? Like, you can't really copy what someone else does, because they're always going to be better at something that you're not.
Yeah.
But you can identify what you're good at and then do it, right? Like, everyone likes to point and laugh at me. Okay, how do I become a clown for people? Okay, let's
Natural
cater
baby.
towards, bad cooking, right? People think I'm a bad cook. Okay, we'll make the Mr. meals. Oh, wow, it did really well. What a surprise.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it's just kind of what you need to do. Like, if someone, like, say Ike did an Ikey meals or whatever, I don't think it would be as controversial because it's like,
he's not known for being a bad cook.
Yeah, exactly. Right? But Ike has very many other strengths. Like, if Ike was to do like something singing related
or creating
everyone
a
would be like,
song.
holy shit. You know?
It's very true.
And that's because people play to their strengths, right? Yeah.
First of all, let's talk about Mr. Meals. I have to say, the thumbnail of Mr. Meals is so cute. It's you with the little knife. Oh my god. How did you come up with that? Even though, you've been posting your meals.
Oh, Mr. Meals fan edition?
Yeah, the Twitter goes crazy. How did you come up with it?
That's just some art someone made, and I was just like, okay, I'll use it.
No, sorry, I mean the content. How were you like, okay, let's do it. Let me roast your food back.
Because I mean, it's not really something like I've come up with, right? Like,
yeah, it exists.
It's not very original. A lot of people in this company have done food reviews.
Yeah.
And it ties into my thing. Like, people make fun of me for being a bad cook, so hey, how about we see how well you can cook?
Yeah, show me.
Yeah, that's just kind of how I thought about it. Like, I've seen other people do food reviews before, so yeah, why not?
Running on empty food review.
Oh my god, I forgot about that guy. I used to watch his videos all the time.
I've talked about it before. One day when I'm old and maybe a little too tired to be, to be doing the things I do, I would love to learn how to drive and just go to drive-thrus and then eat the food in my car and just talk about my day. Like, I'll be a grandma and I'll be like, hi everyone, today I'm trying the Burger King's new Burger King. That's like, do you ever think about that? Like, oh, in the future, I want to like live in a nice cottage by the sea and drive to Burger King.
To Burger King of all places. Oh my god, dude. I feel so bad. I accidentally ratioed Burger King.
Tell me.
Didn't mean to. Like, I think they just tweeted something about burgers, right?
Of course.
And I replied just like randomly, not even thinking. And then like a few days later, people were telling me I ratioed them, and I was like, what? What tweet? And I looked down and I did, and I was like, fuck.
Hold on, Mysta Rias Burger King. I need to see this. I need to see this.
I could probably find it, yeah.
Please. Please, if you can.
It was like Burger King UK, I think. Let me see.
Oh, do you do burgers?
Yeah, it was do you do burgers.
Oh my god, you actually did ratio them. What the heck?
Is it still ratio? I actually feel bad.
Burger King.
Burger King, I didn't mean to.
Welcome to Burger King. Can I take your order, please? 5K likes. Do you do burgers? 10.8K likes.
Bro. I actually feel bad. Because that was not malicious at all. I didn't mean to.
Funny. Why not?
I don't want to get like hated by Burger King UK. I go there.
Oh, I go there. I've been there.
Like, what the hell?
That reminds me of like a meme from the TikTok where it's like, oh my god, he knows Barack. I love Barack.
What?
It's like when people are on the Tinder or like they're swiping through dating apps and people have a profile picture with
Oh.
a famous person. They're like, oh my God, he knows
Oh,
them.
right.
I go to Burger King. My brain when I just woke up is not very good. Mm.
Yeah.
How did it feel when you also I feel like you've got noticed by a lot of people outside of Niji and you've got noticed by like a really big cooking guy, right? I forget his name. Uncle Roger?
Uncle Roger.
Yeah, how did that feel?
Bro, this is gonna sound controversial, but I didn't know who it was until people pointed it out.
I mean, why is that controversial? We don't have to know everybody.
Because people like everyone was telling me about it, and I was like, who?
I didn't know who it was either.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because he's really big in Britain, right? It's like a British thing.
Is he?
I don't know.
Is he British?
I think
I
he's
guess
British.
he's British.
Can
I don't
somebody
even
tell
know.
me where Uncle Roger is from?
I literally don't even know.
All right, I'm going to say this just so we can all manifest together. Do you think it's too much outside the realm of possibility to have a collab with Gordon Ramsay?
Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm not even trolling.
I think.
What if
Yes,
he came to
I think it's
YouTube
out.
and he like had a cooking show on YouTube? Don't you think to advertise it, he'd probably like collab with big YouTubers?
Yeah, YouTubers, not VTubers.
VTubers are YouTubers too.
Yeah, but there is a pretty big distinction, right? Like,
yeah.
you have to think it might not even be a thing to do with him. Like, he obviously has a bunch of people who manage him
Yeah, and
as
like
a brand,
create,
right?
yeah.
And you have to think about like that aspect. Like, I'm sure if Gordon Ramsay thought it was funny, he would totally do it. But for his like company brand that like takes care of him, probably not. Probably not gonna happen.
I don't know. I feel like the world is changing in a weird way. I've seen some VTubers do some crazy stuff, and I'm just I'm excited. I think that would be crazy. I don't know.
It
I'm
would be
just
cool, yeah,
manifesting
don't
my
get me
head
wrong.
canon.
Yeah, it would be cool, but I don't know.
Maybe one day I'll get there. I'm manifesting it. You, Gordon Ramsay, collab. Him just roasting you the entire time. You liking it.
I mean,
I want to ask you about a game that you played. So I played Goat Simulator something like 10 years ago. How did you find it
Okay.
again? What made you decide to play the game? Have you ever played it before?
I've never played it, never watched anyone play it.
You've never. I think that's why, because like it was big like 9-10 years ago. Big is you know, a
Yeah.
relative word, but I feel like every YouTuber at the time has like played the game.
I had no idea what it was because the only reason I played it is when I was asking on Twitter for games to play, that game appeared so many times in the replies.
Really?
So many times. And every time someone did reply with it, it had loads of likes. So I was like, oh, okay, well,
this is good.
we'll try it then. Yeah. So I looked if we had permissions. We did. So
You asked God.
Yeah, I asked God if I could.
In prayer in the middle of the night, dear God.
Yeah, I asked God if I could play Goat Simulator, and God was like, yo, everyone can play it.
Everyone can play it. You got this. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
when I saw that, I had such like emotional whiplash of, oh my God. And I'm going to tell you right now, you inspired me when I saw that game. I went to like, spoiler alert, old Markiplier videos, old like Jacksepticeye videos to see what the heck they were playing 10 years ago, 8 years ago. Because I want to know. I feel like I feel like
Happy
Goat
Wheels,
Simulator.
probably.
I've played Happy Wheels.
Happy Wheels, Flappy Bird.
I've never played Flappy Bird. That's like the phone game, right?
Yeah, it was really popular.
But Happy Wheels, oh my God, the music in it was really good. It was so
yeah.
good.
I kind of remember the intro. It's like.
Why does that sound like the crab game?
What?
That sounds like the crab games, no? It sounds exactly like that.
I don't even remember. Dude, I think I muted the music on Crab Game because it was driving me insane. I can't even remember what it sounded like.
Oh, wait. 1 second. How does it sound again? Like, ba-da, no. Pa-da-da, no, I can't. I'm so... I can't. Two foxes share one brain cell. Ta-da-da, no. Pa-da-da, no, I can't.
I can't even remember.
We must stop everything until we remember. Ba-da-da, no. Oh my god, Happy Wheels. I haven't heard of that game in such a long time.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That's the Crab Game music.
Thank you. I feel it's the same though with Battle Block Theater though. That's a game that's old. No, am I crazy? That's an old game. Oh my goodness. I feel though every time people revive, like when people play those RPG Maker games, which I think you just did one too, right? That's a pretty old game. Yeah. I don't know if that's a new game, but I know RPG Maker tends to be like...
Nah, that's old.
That's old?
That's old.
That's old.
I'm also not the first to do that.
Stanley Parable. Yeah. I'm seeing people play Stanley Parable, and I'm just thinking like,
that's because the deluxe edition came out.
Have you played the Beginner's Guide?
No.
Beginner's Guide, right? That was like the Beginner's Guide? Beginner's Guide, no, I think I liked even more than...
Beginner's Guide.
There was another one. Hold on.
No, I've never even heard of that game.
Oh my god, it's good. It's really good. It's like the
same
style.
Stream?
I mean, this is my first time streaming, so no, I didn't play it on stream. But if I had
first time streaming,
if I had theoretically ever, then yes. I can't answer this question without getting in trouble, Mysta.
What?
You asked me if I played it on stream. No, I have not played it on stream with the NIJISANJI En.
What? Oh, okay. What? I was just asking if you played it on your channel.
Oh, no. I misunderstood. I thought you were like trying to out me. I was like, Mr. Baby.
What?
Listen, have I played it before? Yes. Years ago.
Like
we're talking, I played it like 8 years ago or 7 years ago. You get where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You get it. I get it.
I'm sorry if my mic is picking that up. There's an ice cream truck outside my house.
Oh my god. What do you go for when you go get ice cream?
Oh, I just get a flake.
What's
and
a flake?
Chocolate sauce.
What's a flake?
Yeah. It's like you get like normal ice cream, right?
When you say normal, do you mean vanilla?
Yeah, but they kind of, is it soft serve? Is that what it's called?
Oh,
soft
yeah.
serve?
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, it
soft
goes
serve.
onto the cone, and then there's a thing in the UK that's very popular. I think it's popular in Europe.
When they do like
actually.
the chocolate dip, right? They dip it in the.
No.
Okay, sorry.
It's a flake is like this. It's like block of chocolate that is very flaky. Like you bite into it, and it flakes up.
But they dip it, and then it goes like it kind of hardens. No.
No.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna Google this. Flake.
Yeah.
England.
It's like flake ice cream.
Oh,
You'll see.
Oh, okay. That is not what I was thinking. That is so cool. What does flake taste like?
Chocolate.
What is the it looks like, is it actually that like flaky consistency? Oh my god, that looks amazing.
Yeah, like you bite into it and like a bunch of chocolate flakes fill your mouth and melt on your tongue. It's very nice.
Want that. I want to try it. Oh my goodness.
You could have tried it before. I can't believe you didn't try this.
I can't believe y'all didn't try the phallic shaped. When I saw these popsicles, these ice creams that were shaped like a man's.
Is it the rainbow one?
They weren't rainbow. I think they were just different colors. I should have just bought them for you guys. But yes, I will try this next time because I think that's a very European thing. We have Cadbury, but I've never seen flake. I want this. Hold on, I'm taking a picture. So that I remember this. I need it.
Yes, flake is the best.
I want to ask you Luca's question.
Okay, sure.
So Luca was asking you about your mic. I know we've already talked about your microphone a little bit. and you kind of explain it. So, Luca, if you're listening, your question's been already answered. But I guess I will kind of evolve his question further. Um, when's the mic coming back again? I know you just brought it back yesterday, but do you have any future plans with the mic?
Probably not. Probably not any future plans anytime soon. Maybe in like quite a lot of months. But you know, if I kept repeating the same joke,
Man,
kind of gets stale.
I I am so envious of that about you. You don't kill the joke. You don't kill your idea. Like for me, if an idea is great, I'm like, I want that every day, 5 times a day. But you don't do that. You're like, okay, this idea is great. I had a little bit of ice cream. I'm not going to have ice cream 5 times a day. You're so
Well,
good at pacing that.
I don't know. It's kind of like I think like 3 months ago, maybe
Mm-hmm.
3.5 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just like killed it with catering towards being like the bottom boy, right? Like, I don't really make the jokes like that. Most people make the joke first and then I do it. There's been a
Let
few times
me
where I've
change my title
collabs.
for today's stream.
Wait, what is it?
Mornings
Oh,
with Fox Mama Chat with Mysta Rias,
see,
the
this
sussy
is what I'm
bottom
saying,
boy,
right?
Fox
I
Detective.
still have this stigma that I make bottom jokes.
Yep.
And that's not really the case. Like, I've had it in my title with like Shoto, I think, but that's because it was a running
running gag.
I called it as like not even a gag, like a series, right? Like I would call that a series name.
Yeah.
But like
Mm-hmm.
most people kind of keep the joke running. But you know
Yeah.
what? I still get said that I'm the one who's doing them, right? Even though like I'm not. Like I don't even fucking do it anymore because I know when a joke gets run to the ground. I know, right?
I don't. Listen,
But
I just whatever I like, I want that every day until I'm tired of it. I do this with food. I do this with the things that I like. I do this with games. If I play a game, I don't want to play a game for 5 hours. I want to play a game for 80 hours and then not touch it for 5 months.
right.
But I really admire that about you. You're so good at being like, all right, the microphone is funny. You laughed. I gave you the ASMR, and now I'm withholding it from you. You're gonna have to beg.
Especially with something like the webcam mic.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's shocking.
Mm-hmm.
But once you do it 3 times, it's not shocking anymore. Everyone's seen it.
Yeah,
Especially if it's in a short period of time.
Of course.
Maybe in like half a year when people forget about it and then like it comes back again randomly.
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh, the funny mic's back. But if it's like within the next week, it's like,
in
what?
the title, wow, the bottom boy's back. See, killing the joke to the ground, absolutely destroying it, roasting it.
It's okay.
Oh my goodness. Anything that you want to ask Ethyria, who is going to be the next guest on Sunday, I think.
I don't want to hear shit. All right, I don't want to hear shit like what the fuck, Mr. Cakes, because Ethyria's the one who brought this up first. Okay.
All right, everybody, listen up.
Ethyria said this first. This is from Ethyria. So apparently, according to Ethyria, you can fit 2.5 raccoons in an ass. Right? That's what she said, not me. Yeah, apparently because they can fit into tight spaces or something.
Stop.
I don't really know.
I thought maybe
all I've seen is the clip. All I saw was there's a clip on YouTube. You can look it up. Right?
Stop. Can you?
So I saw it because, listen, the reason I clicked on it is because the thumbnail was fucking art of Ethyria with like a fucking ass, and then it had an arrow pointing. It was like raccoons fit in here or something. And I was like, what the fuck is this? So I had to click on it to see what the fuck this was, right?
Okay,
I'm typing it in.
So what is your question to Ethyria then?
My question is,
sorry for my language.
How many raccoons do you think you could fit in your ass?
How many raccoons
do you think you can fit the average that you said, the 2.5? Because I personally think I could probably only fit half a raccoon in my ass.
You got a big butt. You got a big butt.
No. I don't agree with the average statistics. I don't think I could fit 2.5.
I mean, I'll be honest, raccoons
in my ass.
Have y'all seen what a raccoon is? They're big.
What? They're big.
They're big. Like, you know what's crazy about them? They climb fences. Like I've seen raccoons. They're big and they're thick. Like they're, a little bit on the thicker side. They can climb up fences quickly. Like they're big.
They are cute though.
They're scary.
Cute.
I'm scared, but even one baby raccoon, I feel would not fit in the butthole. They're big.
Okay, look. Okay.
Do you think a baby raccoon could fit?
I guess. I think a baby anything could probably fit. Like, if it's an animal, they normally spawn quite small, right?
In most cases, a raccoon needs only 4 inches to squeeze through.
What? All right, look. I got the picture of the thumbnail I saw, okay? This clip has 160k views. You can put that on stream if you want. Look, you can see.
That is an amazing thumbnail.
That's the thumbnail I saw,
would
and I was
click
like,
that.
holy shit. I need to see what the fuck this is.
I would click this. Whoever made that thumbnail, please, can you message me on the
Maparu.
Twitter? Oh, Maparu did. Maparu, what
Yeah.
the heck, man?
They do company work.
Maparu, you need to make my thumbnails, baby. That is, oof. We're calling you out, Maparu. That is amazing. What the heck?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for your question, Mysta. I am not ready for this. Anything you want to say? Oh, yeah. Listen, I'm
If
listening.
she brought it up so she can finish it.
She can
okay?
finish it. Let us
She can
know,
finish
Ethyria
it.
Pandora, how many raccoons can fit in your asshole. Next time on Mornings with Fox Mom, we find out how many raccoons Ethyria Pandora from NIJISANJI EN's first wave last life. Before I let you go, anything you wanna talk about? Any events you're doing? I know you said you're not gonna talk about your plans to not get us overly excited, but I want to get excited. I want to get excited about things. What are you doing? What are you up to?
I guess at the end of this week. Oh no, tomorrow I'm doing Rhythm Heaven Fever, which is like one of the games I want to play. It's a rhythm game that's like quite old, and it's for the Wii, right?
Ooh.
And it was only really released in Japan, so I had to get it imported, and I paid like I think £150 in total to get it here, because you could only get it physical, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it took ages to arrive, like ages. I've been waiting for a long time, and it arrived. So that's gonna happen tomorrow, and then on top of that, on Sunday, I'm doing a casino hand cam, which I think is gonna be fun.
I can't wait. All right, before we go, I actually made a small mistake on Luca's question. I thought Luca was asking you to elaborate on the mic, but his question was, what mic do you use? That was the question.
What mic do I use?
Yeah, tell me all your microphones that you use. The webcam mic, the
Okay.
non-webcam mic, the ASMR.
Well, for the webcam, I use a C920.
Wow, really?
Which is like...
That's old,
yeah.
old.
Yeah.
They have like
C920.
a C922 now and stuff. Okay. Write it down, write it down.
And for the mic I'm using right now, which I use for streaming, I use the Shure SM7B.
Oh, that's the podcast one.
Yeah.
Do you
And I use it with a Go XLR.
have an ASMR microphone? Like
I do. I have a binaural mic.
The ear one, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the brand is called.
Is it 3DO?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
3DO.
that's the one. Nice. So you have 3 microphones. You have 3 microphones, and yet you chose violence and crab game.
I didn't choose that. It also did that.
Sure. I'm really excited to see the Rhythm Heaven Fever stream, and I hope everyone spoils you so you make all those import fees back. Because that's a little crazy.
I probably only need like a $200 donation, and that'll be covered. So that's fine.
You hear that? His waiting room's already up. Everybody, mistakes. His waiting room's already up.
No. It's okay.
I just want to tell you, thank you for joining me today. I know it was so last minute, and I'm really, really grateful. I'm still kind of trying things out and everything, and you're wonderful. You're always so fun to talk to. Oh my god.
Well, thank you. You too.
Thank you, my baby. Please, I have to say this. I do worry about you all the time. Every time I see a tweet of yours, I just worry.
For what?
For everything. You're cooking, you're eating, you're sleeping, the heat wave, you.
Oh, dude, I ordered a air conditioner and it didn't arrive, and now the heat wave's over and it still hasn't arrived.
I am moving next week. I already have a conditioner on my floor waiting for when I move. That was the first thing I ordered.
Bro.
I'm just saying, baby, we are not the same.
Whatever.
So you're doing that. You're not teasing any plans. yeah, thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. Sorry we were 5 minutes late, everybody. Mommy overslept. Let's wrap us out. I have a little ending screen that happens to look exactly like the intro screen. Goodbye,
Nice.
everybody.
Thank you for
Say
watching.
bye. Bye, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for your patience with this new segment. Bye.
Bye.
All right. 2 seconds and I turn it off. Oh, wait. 3 seconds and I turn it off. 5 seconds and I turn it off. Okay, turning it off. Ooh.